What's up, Chet? We talk about this land. See, people don't know when you buying a house, you only buying the house. You ain't buying the property. So if anytime the landowner says, hey, you gotta move your house, and you gotta move your house. I don't know if it ever happened, but it will happen. So always remember that. You don't want it, you want the land. You want the house too, but you want the land. That's what you want. You want, because think about it. If I own all this land right here, and then I build houses, or I start building houses, and I'm selling the houses. Yeah, I'm selling the houses. I'm not selling the land, because the land is where the money is. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can buy the house. I'm selling the house. That's what they say. Yeah, we're selling the house. They don't say we're selling the land. We're selling the house. That's what they say. So, you gotta make sure when you buying the house, you buying the land. 'Cause that's what you need. And then with the land, think about it. With all these houses right here built, if they cut off the water, boom, they shut off the water. Now, all of these houses, water is shut off. That's crazy, huh? If somebody can just control you, like, boom, no more water for you. And now you ain't got no more water. See? You don't want to go that route. That's bad. That means they can stop your water flow. They can stop a lot of stuff just because you ain't got water. And you don't ever own the rights to the water. You can be like, cut the water back on, but they ain't got to. That's the whole thing about it. They don't tell y'all. It's all a lot of stuff that they don't tell y'all about. That y'all getting into thinking it's cool and thinking you doing it right. You ain't doing it right. So when you buy some land and you dig a water well, you dig into the ground and you get water, that's your water rights. That's all the water you would need is right there in that well. They can't tell you cut it on, cut it off. They can't tell you nothing. They can't ever go on your property and cut your water off because it's your water. You see what I'm saying? So now, think about it. So now you got your water, and then everybody, they cut the water off. They said it's a water something emergency. Cut everybody water off. Now, everybody that ain't got no water well, their water is cut off. Now, if you got a water well, you can easily cut your water on, cut it off, cut it on, cut it off. Excuse me. So I want y'all to know that too, It's a case of an emergency, People need water. There's a lot of people starving, a lot of people dehydrated, a lot of people need water. Your body need water. So you gotta think about it. You spending all this money on this house. That's what you buying, a house. You spending all this money on $300,000, $400,000 on this house. This cardboard house. That's crazy. And just to think about it, like, dang, I spent all this money on this house. I don't ever own the water. I don't ever own the electric. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying people to pump electric through my stuff. I'm paying people to put water through my stuff. You wanna stay out there paying stuff. That's what they try to get you. Yeah, but it is. It's closer to everything. It's close. Look, you could 5 minutes away, you can reach any store you need. And that's how they sell you. But you go down the street a little bit, you know what I'm saying, buy you some land, buy you a water well, buy you a septic tank, buy you some power. now you doing something. Now, if anything go wrong in the world, you know, you got everything you need. You got power, you got water, and you got a septic tank. So now, all you need, what you need? A building. And the thing about this is, you own everything. Your septic tank, your water, your energy, you own it all, you know? And that's the way to go. You don't want to pay nobody. You want to stay out of that paying people. That paying people. You don't want to keep doing that. That ain't the way to go. You want to save your money. You want water rights. You want to give away water. When water is needed, you want to be able to be like, shh, here y'all go. Here goes some water. If ain't nobody gonna give y'all no water, I'll give y'all some water. Here, boom. Give them a bucket of water. You know how many people be thankful right now for water? There's people right now that ain't got no water or no electricity. Like, dang, they messed up. But you got water, you got electricity. That's why, you know, you gotta do for other people too. You know, you can't always do for yourself. So always remember that. Yeah. And I can't stress how much the land is what you need. You need land. Lots of it. If you can get lots of it, get lots of it. Excuse me. If you can get 40 acres, get 40 acres and just sit on 40 acres. You don't even gotta get more than that. That's a lot. But that's for like your family, you know what I'm saying? That's for like your generation family kind of stuff. Don't get no 40 acres if it's just you, your wife, and your kids. And then now you just, what if your kids don't have that many kids? Or what if your kids only have like 2 kids? You see what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. If you got a big family, then get the 40 acres. That'll help all y'all out. You can put house over here, 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 house over here. And then, I'm telling you, once you get land, that's really what it's about. Land. That's what nobody's telling y'all. Land is what it's about. If you get a lot of land, you get some decent land, you know, you can control some stuff. You can be like, I'm gonna put a house, I'm gonna put 10 houses over here, I'm gonna put an RV park over here, I'm gonna put this over here, I'm gonna put this over here. You see what I'm saying? And then you can build slowly. And before you know it, all of that'll come to you. And all of it'll be before you know it, you'll be like, dang, I got 2 sections done. Now I'm making money. Now the rest of the stuff is easy. It's all about making money. It ain't about giving your money away, it's about making money. So what's the best way to make money without making it for somebody else, pretty much, you know? So you gotta think about that. You gotta be like, hey, this is for my family. How am I gonna make some money for my family? How am I gonna do this for my family? What my family? If right now, if the world messed up right now, where will my family go? What will my family do? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that. You gotta think about, all right, well, if the world messed up, my family knows to come here. You see what I'm saying? I got everything you need right here. And then when you got animals and all of that stuff, you got food for years. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You ain't gotta worry about nothing like. You ain't got, and then you'll be free. You know how free you'll feel, man. You can walk down the street, be like, they're gonna be like, we're gonna give you a ticket. Ticket for what? I haven't had a ticket in like 20 years, you know what I'm saying? But all right, give me the ticket, whatever. I don't pay for nothing anyway, give me the ticket, whatever. And then, just go. But you free. It's just free. It feels good. Like, just cut on your water, cut off your water. Just to see your land, you know, just to don't hear nothing. Just I don't know, it's just free. Like, it feels free. I can't explain it. It don't feel like this shit. This don't feel free. This feels like a trap. It's already the end of the month. We gotta pay rent. You see what I'm saying? We could have kept that money in my pocket. I could have kept all that in my pocket. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. Now, you know, we got the land. We building for the water tank. We might just get an RV and say forget the water for right now and do what we gotta do. Cause this rent, we could say that, you know what I'm saying? Like a whole month. Think about the month. We bought the RV right now, boom. And then we brought it up to the land. You need a septic tank, and you need water, and you need power, or a generator. We already got a generator, so you need septic and water. So water, you just, you're gonna have to buy one of those 5,000 gallon buckets and fill that mug up and just see how much you go through in a half of a year. And then, or in 6 months or 5 months, 4 months, whatever. And then you'll know from there how much water you use. But you don't, I'm not finna keep doing this. I'm not. Because the more I think about it, the more I get mad. Like, it's a trap, for real. Like, I don't even have to go through this. Like, I don't know. And I want my kids to know that too. Like, you ain't gotta go through this. You know? You ain't gotta, you can go to work and stack your money. You know? You can go to work, stack your money, and yeah, you're gonna pay taxes, but other than that, you ain't got no bills. So you just stacking your money. Let them take their little taxes or whatever. Or if you don't wanna work for them, you can, I don't know, you can do a lot. When you got your own stuff, you can do a lot. My mom always used to say, sure, you wanna do what you wanna do, you get your own place. I remember that. You can do what? Oh, you can stay up as late as you want to. Get your own place. When you get your own place, you can do that. Now I know what you mean. Like, shit, you get your own place. Because there's a lot of times where people live with people and you can't do what, you know what I'm saying, you want to do. You can't do what you really want to do, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And then you get all these thoughts like, man, when I get myself right, when I do this, when I do that, you know what I'm saying? Just get some land, you know? Get some land, get an RV, and then there you go. I'm telling you. I can't keep doing that. 2,000 here, 2,000 there, I said 6 months. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's $12,000 I'm finna give these people. And I could use that on my land. You see what I'm saying? And that's just in 6 months. That's 24,000 that I'm giving them just to sleep in. I can't do that. I don't like that, son. I'm gonna drop a dime on that. I'm gonna drop a dime on that. But yeah, it's crazy. And they want you to live like this. This is what keeps the world keep going. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna live in the world, but I ain't gonna be of the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my own stuff. My own power, water, septic, house, land. I wake up in the morning, I can look at my grass, I was like, this grass is mine. That's crazy. Go fill it up. Go fill it up.
I can't open it.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and then your kids, you be like, dang. Your kids will be like, shh, thank you, Daddy. I'm thankful you did this. You know? Like, I don't know what I'd be doing right now if you ain't do this. Because by the time they start paying rent, shoot, it's gonna be like $4,000 a month. I'm like, dang, boy, look, you better say that 4,000 put on this land. That's all I could tell you. Just, yeah, it's all about land with me. You can show me some land, or I'll look at some land, and I start visualize what could be there, what cannot be there, and I'll let you. Hey, if anybody wants some land, needs some land, holler at me. I ain't selling land, but I know how to get land, and I know what to do with some land. So if y'all need help, y'all need anything, just comment, let me know, leave a message. You know, if you ain't hit the like button, hit the like button. Subscribe. Share it with somebody that you think it'll benefit. You know, but as far as this, you can't keep paying rent. That's not what God had for me. That's not what God had for you. You know what I'm saying? He had more for you. You just being stuck by them. That's it. That's what they got you stuck. You got a lot more potential in you. You just buy some land, buy an RV, and you'll see what he got for you. So until next time, y'all, keep hitting the like button, keep sharing, keep watching these videos. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do this together, like I said. We're going to get out this rat race. We're going to learn how to do it. Like I said, if y'all need any help, any problems, hit me up on here. Leave me a message, text me, whatever. And then or you can hit my email on here. You know? Yeah. Till next time, y'all. See ya.